We're live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Lately, our schedule's been a little bit fucked, but um, we have some good news for you. We have three movies that we're going to be recovering.
Recovery.
That we're going to be covering tonight. The DC animated movies, starting with Flashpoint, then Justice League War, and then Son of Batman. All very shit, but different in degrees. Um, but tonight, welcome our new person who will be a permanent guest this time. Welcome, Jax.
Hello, I am he who is Jax.
He's a
I
cockwort. Anyway.
bit my lip. What?
Look, we're all cockworts here.
uh, Speak for yourself. So,
We're just some are more cockworts than others.
so we did do watch togethers for all three of these, but it's taken a little bit longer to edit than we thought. But that's background stuff. So anyway, it'll be out when it's out. Okay, it'll be out when it's out.
It's ready when it's ready.
As they
Yeah.
say, it will be out when it's out.
God, yes, I knew you were gonna get that reference.
Not
that I made.
not like Cyberpunk.
It's already out. Cyberpunk is out.
I
What's
know,
the
and it
joke?
wasn't ready.
It wasn't their fault.
Anyway, so we're gonna start off with the Flash that kicked off this animated abortion. Um,
One might call it an animated atrocity. That was a reference to a shit YouTuber.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, true.
I remember watching Flashpoint when I was a kid in an anime club, and we started halfway through for some reason.
That's a very bizarre way to watch a
that's
movie.
great.
No, it's because they were like, we don't care if we only get an hour here, and we don't care if anyone's a new member, so we're just gonna start over from, we're just gonna start halfway like we did from last week's viewing, and I'm like, what? And then we watched only a half hour of it, and then we all left.
That's a
It
bit
was really
shit.
awkward.
So, let's see. Let's start with the Flash. Now, I didn't take notes on it, and I don't remember much about it except for like one joke, and it's gorgeous, beautiful.
What was that one
So-
joke?
We'll get to it when we get to it.
Hmm.
Hero, Jax, I think I'll let you two take over since both of you.
Well,
have notes
I think
and
we
stuff.
should probably start with how would we all rank these movies for with each other?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, my
Yeah.
on our
Let's start with
initial-
Hero first. Let's start with Hero
Oh,
first.
of the
Except Hero.
three,
Yeah, yeah.
who does everyone think? Which one's the best of the three?
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint.
Jax?
You want to say something, buddy?
Justice League, War.
Mmm.
Those are some fighting
Oh.
words.
I enjoyed that one the most of all of them.
Hmm.
Huh.
Curious.
Well, I won't disagree with you on certain points. Like the Flash, like the reason that the war happens in Flash doesn't make any sense, and the way that they rage war doesn't make sense. But I just found Flash a lot less egregious.
The way
Then,
that they rage war.
I have.
You
I have
mean
plenty
wage,
of.
right?
We'll get into it when we cover the films.
Toxic, did you
Yeah.
mean wage war?
Well, we'll get into it. We'll get into that, and I have some notes on it.
Hmm.
Yes. Okay.
But Hero, do you want to start as you being the true member and me being here for the first time?
You're just a beta cuck, while we are alpha gamers. You will learn.
Well, I guess we'll just start with covering Flashpoint. So, what was everyone's biggest problem with the film?
Pacing.
The war.
Pacing and also
So I 100% get its pacing.
and all
If-
in addition, somehow Wonder Woman immediately seduces Aquaman.
In a room that's on fire.
It's
The room wasn't
what?
on fire.
There's
What?
a fire. There's a fireplace.
It just looks like it's on fire, but I feel like it would have been. I feel like the Flashpoint Paradox would have been better as a TV show because it just tries so hard to cram so much into such a short time frame.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the runtime
It-
of it
it-
again?
An hour, 15 minutes, I think. That was it.
Shit.
So, should we do this chronologically, or
Absolutely.
should we? Okay.
Absolutely.
So Flashpoint is an hour and 21.
Oh well, okay, I was close. My bad.
It's still very short. It would have
Yes,
been
it
better
is.
Yeah, but
served
I-
in like 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours.
But how the movie starts, I like. How the movie starts with like Flash responding to a call that the museum, that the Flash Museum is being, raided.
Hold up, we're skipping
then-
a scene though.
No.
Oh,
yeah,
Well,
wait,
we are. We're skipping like his mom.
Is it her speech?
Yeah. Okay. So in the beginning, his mom dies. Flashback. Let's go. Okay. There we go. That's done. Skip to Barry standing over his dead mom's grave with his girlfriend.
I mean, that's pretty much the series of events.
Yeah.
We have no real issues with that there. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Iris, would you like to give me a blowjob near my mom's
What?
grave?
What?
Wait, hold on. You've never done anything to a graveyard before?
No,
No.
I'm a
Because
stable
I have
human
standards.
being.
It's disrespectful to the graves of the dead.
Listen, shut up. I didn't have anywhere else to go at the time, okay? I was very young.
No, you had many places to go.
Regardless.
Actually, you don't know shit.
Regardless. with the whole fight, with the whole thing that happens in the museum, I think that's good.
It was a lot of
Seeing-
fun.
establishing the villain, establishing who these characters were before everything goes to shit is great.
Also, we get our first running, the movie's first running gag. Your bottom, Barry.
Oh, bottom there.
It's not a running gag of the film.
Yeah,
No, it's a running gag that we made out of from the film.
With the writing with Reverse Flash, I have an issue with. He says "monument to ego" 3 times within the span of a single paragraph.
Does he?
He does.
Pretty much. With
Holy shit.
how much he talks, he literally says "monument to ego" with like 3 times in a span of a single paragraph, with just his lines.
Good lord.
Oh.
And while I still love the opening, like seeing how every single Justice League member deals with the bombs in a different way, I cannot forgive that.
Yeah, not forgive him.
The writers for
I cannot forgive how the writers were like, what if we put Monument to Ego 3 times just to emphasize it? You have a
so
great that's a great idea.
so the dumb
Charlie.
audience will get it. Yes.
We're so smart.
But yeah, I believe
where
writers should have consulted a thesaurus before they, started recording the voice actors.
Yeah. Were you gonna say hero?
Where is the line where he says it 3 times in a row exactly?
Yeah, and I didn't say in a row. I said in the span of like a single paragraph.
All right, where is that in the film though?
Right when he makes his reveal, and then when he says it to Flash, when he's like, "This monument to your ego will be your tomb." And then Flash throws a Hadouken at him.
By the way, they both get covered in cum. I mean goo, sorry.
I prefer to call it gum.
No, that's lame. Called
gooey cum.
cum. There you go. It's back a sticky situation.
What also I liked it how Superman when he covers the bomb with his hand, he's like, waiting is the hardest part. As he stares the guy in the face.
Superman just came off as like really nice, like a really just chill guy.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, we finally got a good depiction of Superman for like the few seconds we had him.
And then, and then we get to the, but then after those, only one of the few good parts of this film that I enjoy, we then immediately go to everything being shit.
Yeah. So, okay, let's actually break down the plot instead of going scene by scene and stuff.
Hmm.
Yes.
So, turns out Reverse Flash got all these villains to try to attack the Flash Museum, and who hits him with the goo? Is it the Zoom?
I
He
believe
throws.
I believe it
Captain
was
Boomerang
Boomerang
throws a
Man.
All right, Soul will tell you, I guess.
Yeah, like just interrupt him, I guess, since
Sorry.
you know so much, Soul.
Sorry.
They both started talking at the same time. It's fine.
No, they didn't. Hero starts talking first. But anyway, it's fine. Kara.
Well, I mean, yeah. So, Captain Boomerang throws a boomerang, and Flash slices it in half, and it spreads the goo all over him.
But enough talk. It's goo time.
Yeah, we're told by Reverse Flash that it's some sort of friction-proof substance that he can't get out of.
It never fully solidifies
Mm-hmm.
or liquefies or whatever or something like that.
So in response to that, he shakes his hand really fast. Looked like he's trying to jerk off the air. Zoom is like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? You can't get out." He's like, "No, but I know basic physics." And then he pushes the goo onto him, like a portion of it, and for somehow like they're both covered in the same amount of goo with a large string of it between them, like it's cheese on the pizza. Yeah, so now both of them are covered in the goo, and Flash is like, "Oh well, look at yourself. Now, if you want to live, you have to get rid of the bombs." And the Zoom is just like, "Oh well, no, that's fine. If I can kill you, it's fine."
And then all the Justice League members shows up, and Aquaman has a fucking pinhead.
Yeah, Batman just leaps through the glass. It's like, "Oh, that's the most expensive part because of how thick the glass is and everything. That's gonna cost me."
Yeah,
So-
actually, no joke. As I was watching it, I was like, "How? This is a lot of property damage."
Batman, could you
First
like
take for it.
walk through, I don't know, a front door, for
door?
once, or like just quietly open the window instead of crashing through it?
No.
The monument to your
Yeah.
ego thing, it's not as egregious as you made it out to be at all.
Well, still, he says it like 3 separate times, and it's just like, why?
But
He could've-
not
he
even
could've
like
used something
so.
else.
First off, he says ego like twice in the script. Period. Second off, is that the second time is after they defused all the bombs. The first time is like before the Justice League even shows up. So there's like a big space between.
So it's just within the same scene.
No. Literally not the same scene.
Oh.
It's before the Justice League shows up, before even Reverse Flash is crushed into the goo. He says the ego thing. Then he gets in the goo, the Justice League show up, they do all of that, the Justice League stops all the bombs. And then he says it again.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Oh, my bad, but still, it's like you couldn't have said something different.
That's fair.
Yeah. I just see that as like a nitpick at best. I'd be like, he's just referring to it as what he sees it as.
But guys, don't
my bad, I
always
misremembered it.
think- Well,
That's
no,
my
you're
bad.
fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. We're all learning here. But yeah, so he doesn't want them. Like, he doesn't care to defuse them. He doesn't want to. So
No,
The hero-
he doesn't want
Well,
to.
he
That's
well,
not.
he
That's
can't.
not. No, he can't. He says he doesn't
No,
know how.
oh yeah, Wonder Woman puts the lasso around him and goes, "Oh, I can't." Future tech.
We're all going to die here.
So I have some problems with how these bombs are disarmed.
I don't blame you. So, to clarify, different heroes choose different villains to take them to different parts and spread them out to disarm their bombs. So, Superman does the sensible thing and just takes the bomb in his hand and just holds it,
Waiting
going
is
to
the hardest
stop the
part.
blast with his hand. Yeah, I like that scene.
They take them to various unpopulated locales, or even the
Yeah.
locales where there might be a population. They're specific to where they would need their specialized abilities to be used to disarm the bombs. With Aquaman as an example.
Using microbes.
Hmm
There's a million little
Yeah.
microbes eating away at your penis.
But Flash just throws an air ball at the museum, and that just turns it off.
Oh, come on! You could have saved that one for last. But yeah, it's the stupidest one to disarm. He just throws a
It
concussive air
breaks,
blast.
I guess.
Instead of blowing up, it just breaks. But we see how big these explosions are. They're massive. They're big enough to take out a building on their own.
No,
it's like
a block, more like.
it's like fucking hell, dude. What if you just killed everyone in a few city blocks? Yeah.
But you have zero imagination about how to use his powers.
But yeah, it's I hate.
Like that.
Well,
That's
and-
a fucking stupid move.
And then after
Oh, yeah,
everything,
They take Batman to space. Green Lantern takes Batman to space.
Well, I'm pretty sure Green Lantern
Sorry.
could have been able to hold it. Or like cut
No.
it off the belt.
I don't know about. I don't know.
Hmm.
But,
No, Hal would not have been able to hold that.
Well, how do you know? For example.
what they probably
Well,
could
I
have,
don't-
what he probably could have done is just flown him out in the middle of the Atlantic and then cut the belt there, and then just lift them up really quickly so that way the belt falls through.
Based on what we're told, if the belts are cut or taken off, they go boom. The only exception is if the bomb's frozen.
Hmm.
Well, I
That's
guess
cool.
since let's say
Because Reverse Flash says if you take off the belts, they'll just automatically explode.
so let's say that since it is future tech, it can actually tell what it's on. I guess.
Yeah.
You know, future tech go burr.
Future Tech Go Burr.
It's raining
But,
outside.
Alright.
Fantastic.
And it's
But
bright
then
daylight. How could this
after all is
be?
said and done, after all is said and done, they get the bombs defused. They take Reverse Flash to jail. Take all of them to jail.
And he's like, "Oh, lol, you can't save your mom."
And Barry's like, "I'll show you, kiddo," and then does it.
Well, okay.
Yes.
The next scene is that he wakes up in the what is it? Is that the normal building that he works at? But everything is different.
Seems to be. Because he wakes up and he sees on his little screen the newspaper says apocalypse or something like that, the war. Right?
Yeah.
So I already have some problems with this.
Oh.
So, as we find out, Barry doesn't have his powers, and I'm wondering why, though.
I think they explain that if he doesn't save his mom, he doesn't like the day.
Oh, no, I understand that, but like on the rules of him being a time traveler who has essentially now just replaced himself. Like when the Reverse Flash went back in time and changed history, did his powers just go away and he had to regain them?
No. Huh.
I guess that's just a weird thing with this.
Yeah, it isn't explained at all, and it doesn't make any sense. Like if he if he traveled through time to get to this point, then how would he not have his powers?
Devil's advocate. So the body isn't the original Barry's. It's this version's Barry. It's just the mind is of our Flash.
Well,
which is kind of dumb. But
it's both because he obtained slowly over the course of the film the memories of this Barry.
Okay, so
as his mind is adjusting to this timeline.
Okay, so it is just
which I guess is like another weird thing because, like, for example, with like Ubart, would he not also have suffered from these same things? Because you have like another time traveler in the film who's just fine.
It was me, Barry. I was the one who made you come.
Very true.
Yeah. So even if we do have
Vaughn seems to be like immune from the changes that Barry causes later on in the film, which I don't know how or why. unless they're saying that speedsters who, if you just time travel, you're just immune to time travel nonsense, but Barry's not.
Well, it doesn't make any sense just to add on to it because Reverse Flash became Reverse Flash because he admired the Flash. But
Well, I mean, granted, this is pulling from the comic. We don't know what it is exactly in this continuity.
still, I'm thinking of it it's still in context of the movie that Flash doesn't exist in this timeline. So how does Reverse Flash exist?
Well, he has all of his memories of the original timeline. So he's obviously not like this world's version of the Reverse Flash. He is the original Reverse Flash.
Yeah,
So so whenever Barry time traveled and changed everything, he was just immune.
Yeah.
It's
The
like
only thing that
everything
happened to Barry
about
is that the only thing that happened to Barry is that his consciousness went into this Barry's body, and it's gonna slowly erode until
So
like
weird.
the original takes it back, basically. So the only thing he did was just basically give his brain or his consciousness a way to rot. That's it. Which is fucking terrifying if you think about it.
Well, what do you mean exactly by rot?
Okay, so if he's gaining back the memories of this other Barry, doesn't that mean that the other Barry is just taking back control of the body that our Barry took over?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if there is a previous Barry in this situation, really. I think it's just he is just becoming the new Barry, kind of like how everyone was just changed from his time travel.
Like Memphis, Tennessee.
Ah, I get it.
Like at the end of the film, he says that he has memories of both timelines in his head now. So I guess it's not another Barry taking him over. It's just the memories.
Well, also the whole time travel thing. That wasn't only a time travel thing. That was a different Earth. It was a
What?
in the DC stuff. Well, no, that's still time travel. So why is he at a different version of Earth? Because in the multiverse stuff,
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
so in the DC stuff, there's different.
No,
Earths.
I know. But what are you referring to? What different Earth is he on right now?
I don't know the number, but it's the one where Batman's dad becomes Batman. That's a different Earth because in the
No,
comics,
that's an alternate time. You're confusing. There's also another Earth where that happens. This is just an
Batman
alternate.
uses guns.
This is the same Earth, alternate timeline.
Okay. Okay,
This
that
one,
makes a lot more sense.
this one was the Flashpoint story was created long before that came out as a thing.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Interesting. Sorry, I guess I'm overthinking it.
Well, it's kind of like that one time when Etrigan showed up, and you're like, "Oh, that's an alternate version of Superman."
Oh, yeah. Oh, what you mean when I had like not the right knowledge of the character? Yeah.
Well, it's like but then you were so confident that you were correct.
Well, I was watching a video of somebody talking about it, so I mean that's the only information I had.
Okay, so you're admitting you were confidently wrong, all right?
Yeah, I was confident in the information I was given, but I was wrong.
Cringe.
Anyway, fuck you. But
Also, there would be no reason to assume, based on like just context of this film, that this would be another Earth, because this is just like an adaptation of something. It's not necessarily saying it would go to another Earth.
Oh, so that's why it sucks.
oh my god.
What?
I'm kidding.
Are you still making food?
Yes,
Yes,
Oh my
he said it was going
God.
to be food during the course of this episode. He said so.
you heard me. I'm
Yeah.
keeping true to my word.
Oh man, my word.
But then after Barry wakes up and like is kind of like, but I have to go fight him. He's Flash's enemy. Who? You know, Flash. Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna go take care of this. And then he's like about to get his suit from his ring, which is also really weird. Why is your suit in a ring?
Oh, it's been like that for years.
Okay, so that doesn't answer his question.
It's so stupid.
Well, it was
I
just
don't know.
something that was written back in the day.
They love to put a ring on it. I don't know.
I just do what Superman does and just wear it under your suit.
well, I guess his suit is much different than Superman's. Like, it's a full body. Like, it's got the gloves and shit in the boots. Which I wonder how, like, the boots fit in the fucking ring. And I guess it's way better to have just the ring than have it underneath your clothes, per se.
Yeah.
And
Oh my
but then
God,
he realizes that the ring's not there, and he
And-
falls off stairs.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold
and
on. I have
then-
a question.
Yeah.
So, Flash's ring is yellow, right? If him and
cool.
Hal Jordan ever got into a fight, could he just win flat out? Could he just punch
Well, I
any of
mean-
his green constructs?
I mean, he has yellow lightning.
Well, yeah, that too.
And he's got yellow boots. He could just kick the shit out of him.
Oh, for fuck's sake, my microphone was turned off. Anyway, I'm good.
I was wondering why you're being so quiet.
I thought we upset you and you were being sad in the corner.
Sorry, but yeah,
No
as I was
talking,
about to say, Barry also has yellow boots.
Well, yeah, we just said that.
Yeah, I said
He was trying to
that
say that, but he was muted.
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
that's what happened. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, you just beat the shit out of the floor. You just beat the shit out of. Hold on, wait, what? No, the parallax thing. The yellow doesn't work on the Green Lantern rings anymore. Never mind. That's it. Just have him fight parallax. It was like shit. No, it doesn't work anymore.
But then he and then he falls down the stairs because he's like, oh, I don't have the ring anymore, and then he sees his mom's alive, and he's really confused.
Because he also
Yeah.
has no memory of going back in time for some reason.
Yeah, that's-
Amnesia.
Yeah, he has a big old tumble and falls in front of his mommy.
So he has a big time migraine. And
Yeah.
his mom is like, honey, what's wrong? Don't you know how everything's different? And why are you talking about being a fucking crazy person who runs really fast?
And then he's like, and his first thought after that is, where's Batman?
Oh wait, hold on, time out. So remember how I don't think we pointed out clearly. Remember when Top in the museum during the first scene or the first act, he just goes, "Well, Barry, looks like you're the bottom and I'm the top."
We
Okay,
did.
no. The reason why I'm pointing that out is when he's talking to his mom, he was like, "Mom, I have something to tell you," and she just goes, "Oh my God, are you gay?" On two different occasions, this show just shits on Barry. It's like, "Oh, you're a bottom, Barry. Fucking gay ass bottom boy. Let's go." I'm sorry, I just thought that was funny to point out.
That is funny. I didn't notice that.
No worries, man.
Did you not actually notice that, or are you just being sarcastic?
I didn't. I know that it looks like I'm the top, but I didn't correlate it with the gay thing.
Listen, nobody correlates it with more gay than me.
So he's like, I need to find Batman. And then we cut to Wayne Casino in Gotham, where Batman is chasing Discount Harley Quinn, who's called Yo-Yo.
I actually do like her design and the way like her weapons work. I actually do like the concept, but she still is a discount version of Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
And
I
here's the
was at
Joker.
one point getting mentioned that.
Where's my wife?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's looking for the Joker, who is in fact Martha Wayne in this universe.
Because she
in
went
this
crazy
time-
after
this
smearing her
timeline.
face with blood.
In this timeline, Bruce is the one that gets shot. His dad is the one who kills the murderer, and the mother holds Bruce's lifeless body and then loses it.
I can't
And
say
then
I
she
blame her.
becomes the Joker. Well, yeah, of course I don't blame her. But what, now she becomes the Joker and starts killing other people because her son was murdered?
Because she's lost it. Her mind has fractured.
Oh, well. Yeah, I guess so.
I guess she had like a psychotic break.
Because also in the comics, there's actually a moment where Thomas tries talking to her, and Martha, not Joker, Martha actually responds, and they talk back and forth for a bit. But then Joker takes back over.
Watch them write it like, oh my god, this is like the consciousness of another Joker from another timeline going into Martha Wayne.
No, that's not how it works.
No,
From
I
what
said
I
just watch
heard.
them. No, I said just watch them do it. They're running out of ideas. They're gonna do it anyway. Dude, they put Joker's head in a jar for Batman to carry around a desert. What do you think?
Oh
Isn't that what
yeah, I
Dino did?
forgot about that.
Yeah.
There's a whole trailer for that comic storyline.
But anyway,
Yeah.
Batman in the Flashpoint Paradox, my favorite part. Batman is just my favorite part.
Before we continue, Toxic, do you
old
know
asshole.
of the White Knight storyline?
I don't know shit about it.
Ah,
I
okay.
tend to stay away
Joker
from
gets cured, and then he goes on like a campaign against Batman.
Because that universe's Batman is kind of a shitter.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, is
He's
that
not-
why
he's
he's
not-
wearing like a straitjacket? Or
Uh-huh.
whatever he's wearing, that white suit that he's wearing as he's carrying Joker's head.
What? What are you talking about? Because that's not
Yeah.
what any here's talking about.
Oh wait, okay. I thought you were just name dropping the thing that I was talking about earlier.
No, we said, "Have you heard of this thing?" And you said, "I don't know anything about that." And then we explained it, and you're like, "Oh, are you talking about my thing?"
Well, no. The reason why I thought you brought up the name was because it was the thing that I was talking about. So I assumed that that's what it was. The only thing I knew about that thing was the Joker's head in a jar. So I assumed you all were talking about like the story itself. Like, oh well, do you know?
But
And
we specifically said, "Have you heard of this thing?" And then explained it. It sounded nothing like the thing you were describing.
We're getting a bit off topic here.
Agreed.
oh, we do this all the time. But
I was
okay,
just
yeah,
curious
no.
Well, and,
about
and
your
then
knowledge.
and then when Thomas doesn't get what he wants, he's like, "How about you take a dirt nap?" And then he throws her off the roof to be
Cyborg
saved by
catches her.
Cyborg.
And Cyborg saves her because we all know moments before you hit the ground, if something metal jumps up and grabs you,
You'll be
you'll
fine.
be fine.
No, dude. See, his nanites, son.
It made cushions.
Yes, they made cushions. The metal in
Also,
his arms got a little bit more frail.
He's built
And,
like half of Orisa from Overwatch.
Yeah, he's giant this time. He's like massive.
It's like Horseman.
Yeah.
Anyways, he shows up and he's like, "Hey, Batman, I need you to be on my not Justice League
I
for
need you
this
to help
war."
me with. I need you to aid Barack Obama in his war against Aquaman.
Yeah. And so on his team, he's got the Enchantress, Ragman, fucking Citizen Cold, Shazam kids. Let's see, there's a whole list here. The Pied Piper, Shade, and the Sandman.
Hmm.
So like just a bunch of fucking C-listers.
I do like that they at least gave some C-listers
Some love.
some screen time. Yeah, some love, some screen time.
I wouldn't.
Well, I mean,
I don't know
fucking
if
all
I
of
would
them
call.
Kids is finale.
I don't know if I would call Captain Marvel or Shazam a C-lister.
Well,
No, the other C-listers.
yeah, all of them except Shazam. Well, okay, Captain Cold, I'd say he isn't a C-lister. He's more like a B-lister, maybe, because he's more well known. But I remember that scene where he's talking to Batman about what's going on to be very clunky.
It was
Like,
basically
Batman, you know that the war with the Atlanteans.
It was essentially an, as you know, exposition scene.
Yeah, well, see, I wish that
It wasn't, because Barry doesn't know, right?
No, but it was expositing. It was expositing at the Shazam and
At the
Batman
viewer.
and all that.
no,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't. It was just specifically Batman, and then he turned on the hologram kids.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Batman, don't you know that I'm a security advisor for the President of the United States?
I am sitting out in Gotham in the fucking ghetto right now, trying to get you on my side.
Then why don't you go fuck yourself? And it doesn't work,
Yeah.
obviously, because
Yeah, so he
Thomas
does
Wayne
just
is a-
explain Batman. He just does explain to Batman just things that happened. He's like, dude, did you hear 9/11 happened? It's like, yeah.
9/11
Oh,
times
man.
100. What does that work out
So
to?
the
I
Themyscirians and the Atlanteans are just
Time out.
fighting.
Time Time out. Okay, so I actually did have an issue with this scene. I think it would have been better if Barry went to go find Bruce first. He gets a tip off about uh, Yo-Yo, and then he does that, and then the scene plays out.
Why
But
does it?
this way,
Why does it need to
oh,
be a tip off about
oh,
Yo-Yo? Why
hold
can't
on,
it just
hold
be
on.
him meeting him
No,
at the?
no, this way. Barry can actually get information instead of it being told to different people that
Yeah,
already know.
but
Well,
why does it have
also,
to be
it
off
would be
about
better
Yo-Yo?
build up because because like that's one of my issues. That's one of my issues. Like the early parts of him being in the new timeline, there wasn't, and I feel like there wasn't enough build up to this being a different world for Barry to figure it out because we as the audience know that something's up,
Yeah,
but
like
Barry.
Well, I mean, Barry should immediately know something's up by the fact his mom is alive.
Well, also
Hold on.
Barry in that moment is also saying like, I feel like I was just in a bad dream. So he at that moment is kind of like, wait, was my entire life beforehand just like a dream?
Mm.
So
Well-
then for it to hit for him to like discover, wait, who's Yo-Yo? I thought it was Harley Quinn.
Why would
he
that-
starts piecing it
why
together.
would that help him though if he thought what previously was a
No,
dream?
no. I see what he means. Like, most of the information that we get isn't told to Barry. It's told to us from
Yeah,
other
so
people to people who already know it.
uh,
So it's not a build up for him. It's just literally exposited to us through people that already know the situation. Well, two
Yeah.
people that
so
already know.
I don't know why you're telling me this.
Why.
I said I
That's
don't.
We're saying,
That's my complaint with the movie, that like there wasn't enough build up
Yeah,
for the new
yeah.
world.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
That was already established. I was talking about what Toxic's thing was, but it was like he should get a tip about Yo-Yo, and then come to the roof. I'm like, why can't he just meet him at the house? Which
okay,
is
wait.
much
What
more
do you mean?
logical.
No. You misunderstood what I meant. I said he already met Batman, and then Batman gets a tip from about Yo-Yo, and then they both go to the roof. I should have been more clear.
Well, why would he take? First off, why would he take Barry to the roof?
Yeah, that's
Because Barry would force himself along.
And he would just say
Like Bat-
fucking. He would just say no.
Batman would leave and then Barry would follow. Because
To be fair,
Exactly.
he
How
did
is Barry gonna follow him though?
To be fair, though, he didn't say no to strapping him to a fucking lightning rod, did he?
So that's way different.
Strapping him to a lightning rod, almost killing him, is different from taking him on this little thing to go fight a villain.
Yes.
because there's a lot of context behind that bit.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And it's also, what is Barry going to do there?
Mm. Okay, so... Okay, hold on, different. I think it'd be better if he would have just showed up at the manor, Cyborg, I mean, instead of that scene. But then, I don't know. There's a lot of ways you can make it better.
But wouldn't that be better though? Because then he would go directly to where Batman is.
Yeah.
but boys, you're missing the best part that comes right after Batman says no to Cyborg. Barry gets cucked.
Oh, yeah!
Barry Cookman.
Did you write that in your? It's just Barry gets cucked.
Yes.
So yeah, Barry takes a glimpse at Iris. He's like, "Oh my God, it's Iris!" And then like a little girl walks past him, and then a dude, and it turns out that she's got a family.
And Barry's like,
Dude, I love the fact
I mean,
that,
he's like, oh man, that sucks, and he moves on.
it's
I
so
love the
funny.
fact that the death of Barry's mom literally, like,
Got him
the
away.
the ramifications of all of this.
Well, first off, we don't know if Barry in this timeline is fucking anyone else. Second off, we
No.
don't know the nature of Iris and Barry's relationship in this universe.
Well, I'm not even talking about the Iris thing. I'm just talking about like the Lantean War, Bruce's death, just everything.
Well, they tell us why that happened.
Well, yeah, but still,
That's not
crazy.
what I'm getting at. Do you not understand what I'm saying?
So you're saying I don't understand why Barry's mom's death led to these things?
No, I'm just saying it's crazy that her prevention of death led to such radical changes.
I happen to agree with what
You
Toxic's
just repeated
getting
what
at.
in different words.
Yeah, no, I said what I said originally. You just were questioning it.
Well, no, I was saying, is this what you're saying? And then you said no, and then you restated it.
Oh. But anyway,
Because they give us an explanation for why that is the way it is.
Well, he's saying that it's crazy that just by preventing one death, everything else changes so drastically, and he's just like, wow, that's
Right.
crazy.
But so do you think that her death is directly the cause of these things? Is what I want to know.
Butterfly
it's not the
effect.
cause of them. Yeah, it's the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
It's not the butterfly. It's not the butterfly effect. They
Oh,
distinctly.
I'm sorry. Aren't you the one that always says that if you change one thing, it would have like dramatic changes in the
Yes.
timeline? No matter. Okay, then. So that's exactly what we're
I
saying.
don't know why you're saying this though.
It's the way you're saying it.
That's
It sounds like
that's
sounds
an
like you're
irrelevant point that you're making right now.
No, the way you're saying
Because
it.
it's
you
not
sound
the
like you're-
butterfly effect.
Oh, it's not. Then what is it? If there's an
Because
explanation
as they
for the title-
state in the fucking film, is that it? Because first off, what would be the butterfly effect that would shift Superman's rocket into landing in Metropolis from his mom living? Can you tell me what that would be? The butterfly effect there.
Isn't the butterfly effect of like a butterfly flaps its wings on one part of the planet and like an earthquake happens in another part?
Yeah,
And it's just like a chain
not an
reaction.
earthquake, a tornado. It's because it shifts the air slightly, and then over
I've always-
time.
But anyway,
But as they state in the film, it's because Barry went back in time and created a time boom which shifted events irrelevant to his mom's death.
Oh, fuck the time boom bullshit. Yeah, I remember now.
Oh yeah, that.
Okay, never mind. You're right.
I know I
but
am.
with but then the next scene is Barry going to Bruce's house, thinking like, oh, what the fuck happened to you, Bruce? Got C4? You're a terrorist.
Bruce beats the shit out of him.
No, Thomas
Not
beats the shit out
Bruce,
of him.
it's Thomas.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thomas. Sorry, Thomas.
And then he's like, you still have 9 fingers, and then breaks one of his fingers.
Because he's like, I want to know why you're fucking here.
I watched my son die.
Yeah.
Then he gives him information that Batman told him. That way, he could. Well, that way, giving this information to Thomas, he's able to gain somewhat trust from him.
But then we cut to the American soldier trying to get contact to from within the Amazonian place.
It was Rick Flag, correct?
No.
Yep. Wait, no, that wasn't. Okay, yeah, no, Rick, no.
At first, I thought it was.
No.
At first, I thought it was Constantine. But
Oh
it's
no,
not.
wait, it was.
I fucking said it just a second. No, okay, so it was Steve Trevor.
Ah, yeah, thank you. My bad.
Yeah, the reason we thought it was what's the name is because we were making a joke about it. Because the first thing we said was Katana didn't have my back against the Amazonian.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry.
No, you guys thought it was fucking Slade.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. At the time, we thought it was Slade,
Because
but
he is
now-
a man with light hair and has a beard.
I thought it was Constantine, but older.
He really fit the bill for Slade in the.
Because he is a lighter haired gentleman with a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, he looked like him. Or looked a little bit like him. Had military background. I mean, not that big of a stretch to assume that it was Slade.
Aside from any distinguishable features.
Like his lack of
Well,
one
I mean,
eye.
people are different. Well, I mean, people are different in this universe, so I mean, hey, you know, I didn't want to assume.
I don't want to assume
Anyway.
your disability.
I don't want to assume your disability. But anyway, let's get back to it.
Agreed.
And then we cut back to, and then after Wonder Woman chokes out Steve
Well,
Trevor.
we get the information that Lois Lane is reporting in this dangerous Themyscirian area.
territory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Slade gets murdered.
No, Steve Trevor.
No, Steve Slade.
It's
It's his
Trevor.
full name. It's his full name now.
No, it's not.
Steve
No, he's
Slade.
making a really bad joke. Just go along with it.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
we-
he gets hanged by her lasso of truth because Wonder Woman is evil now. And then we cut back to Barry being like, "Hey, here's all this shit that's happened. It's all going wrong." And Batman's like, "I don't believe you." And he's like, "What about my suit?" And then it turns out to be the Reverse Flash's suit.
Well, yeah, because Batman beats the shit out of him, and then the ring falls out of like his jacket pocket.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh."
And Thomas is like, not quite what you expected.
Not quite what you expected. No, this is the suit of my evil counterpart, Reverse Flash, Eobard, whatever. And he's like, what kind of fucking name is Eobard?
He's like a fucking baby boomer name, right? The baby boomers of the future.
He sounds like a beta cock. Anyway. And then he breaks him down mentally.
So then we cut to Lex Luthor on some boat, and they're looking for. Well, he's underneath the task of the U.S. government to find the Atlantean superweapon.
I can't remember. Like, didn't they like choose a really shit voice for Lex in this?
They
thing?
got
What-
Steve Bloom.
They got Steve Buscemi.
No, Steve Bloom.
Oh, everybody, to clarify, when we recorded this was like a month ago when we recorded this thing, or not even a month. It's like a few weeks, but yeah. So we get things wrong. Anyway.
I swear to God, it was Steve Bloom though.
Was it not?
I don't know. All I know is that
It might have been a Steve.
there's different super people on the boat, and Lex Luthor and Deathstroke is like, "Hey, I'm surprised you're right," and Lex goes, "I'm always right, Captain."
And then the Aquaman squad shows up and just kills them all.
Yeah, pretty
they
effortlessly.
They literally make a wave and just hold it there, and their people just stand on top of it and start firing. They literally give themselves the high ground.
And Lex Luthor, in his final moment of life, he's like, "I was right."
Well, he also sends the coordinates, I believe, back to the U.S. government.
Yeah, he does. But
I
it's just
was
funny
about
because he's like, "I was
to-
right," and that's the last message that they receive.
The Atlanteans have hydrokinesis, so that allows them to.
Okay.
No, well, hold on, what do you mean? Not all the Atlanteans
No,
can
so he
water.
was taking a problem with the fact that you said they were standing there on the high ground of the wave, as if he thought you were saying that was an impossibility.
Oh,
So
no?
clarify something that you didn't think.
Oh, Aquaman put it there.
Well, some Atlanteans, as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong about it.
Well, I guess I can assume that some of them can stand on water, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, why not?
I mean, yeah. But
it's possible.
And then we get
I wonder-
to the
I wonder
most
if that's where the
gruesome-
Jesus myth comes from. It's just Aquaman's dad stood on water once. And,
Wow, man, Aquaman's dad was really fucking old then.
But
well,
then we
great
get to
grand something, you know?
then we get to the most what the fuck scene in the entire movie where Barry's like, "Hey, I want you to make me a fourth degree burn victim."
Yeah, he's like, I want you to hit me with lightning with all these chemicals.
And Batman's like, "Won't that kill you?" And Barry's like, "I don't care."
I mean, I'd probably be in the same situation. It's like, I'd rather fucking die than be here. So he gets into a fucking he becomes a fucking fourth degree burn victim because something fucks up with it, right?
Yeah, something goes wrong. They don't explain what, but something goes wrong.
Well, I mean, we see the experiment, right? It's the chemicals don't burst or something. So then he just fucking catches fire.
Yeah. And then while while that's all going on,
No, it's the chemicals they break first. Like the lightning hits the chemicals and they burst, and then he's covered in the chemicals, and then those catch on fire from the lightning.
He's doused in piss and Gatorade.
He got doused in the sniper's piss jar.
I mean, Batman's just like, fuck it, whatever. Let's just do this.
Takes a swig from his flask.
I just love to imagine this is like how this version of Batman's Rogues Gallery came about. It was just these fucking crazy people who are like, I'm actually a super person. Help me do my random thing. He's like, all right, sure, whatever. See, actually, I have something hidden here, and he just rips off half his face.
Oh my god!
I have something hidden here. Rips it off. These weird lines under my face. They're crazy, right? I'm such a superhero. No one else can do this. Like, do you not have pain resistance?
I think I'm actually a fake person wearing a skin mask.
Actually, I do. This is immensely painful.
No.
I've been trying to take off the rest, but it's not working out.
Well, then during that, Cyborg is on call with Barack Obama.
Yes, which I find it fucking hilarious that apparently that is an alteration to the timeline. Because in Justice League War, we see the president, he's some white dude. So in the dark timeline, Barack Obama is president. And yes, pun intended.
Wait, okay,
so
hold on.
So he's evil.
Time out. I thought the normal Flashpoint, I mean the normal Arbery's normal timeline was one timeline, and then he changed to save his mom. That was another timeline, and then he stopped himself from saving his mother to create the timeline that we have now.
It's basically like you draw. Basically, how I'm understanding this time travel working is like you draw something in pencil, and you time travel is just you fucking erase part of it and you just redraw.
But
and then Barry just fucking erased and redrew again, and it's just like a shittier copy every time. So we go back in the times into Barry's memory. Wait, hold on. We should probably talk about the Barack Obama scene more.
Where Cyborg is like, I have a plan. We just need to execute it. And Obama's like, no, I'm afraid we're out of time. So you're officially resigned. Good day.
So Barack Obama is like, we're gonna fucking send a suicide bomber and deal with this shit.
Yeah, I love how, like, he just tells the one guy that is under him that knows more about the situation than he ever will. He's like, oh, no, our American soldiers will do just fine. It's like, yes, all the other continents are doing just fine.
Time for the real heroes to do their job. It's like, what have you been doing this whole time?
Okay, have we already gotten the flashback and the reason why for the war yet?
We're just at...
that is the next scene, actually.
Okay, I got this. I got this.
And I fucking hate that scene. Anyway, you will have the floor talk.
First off, there's some other information.
Okay.
Okay,
we'll talk about the thing you want to talk about, Toxic, in just a second. So first off, we see Superman's pod. It flies over the Kents and it goes to fucking Metropolis and it lands and it explodes. And it kills several people. So it kills several people. We're just gonna get. Hold on. We're just gonna get the events out first, and then we're gonna talk about them. Next, we cut to the Atlantis stuff, which you're probably going to go more in depth, so I'll skip that for now. Then we see the night where Bruce is shot, and Thomas is just beating Joe Chill to death, and his mom has a psychotic break and puts the blood on her mouth, and then starts laughing. All right, go, Toxic.
Okay, so wait, hold on. Did we get those in random parts throughout the movie, or did we get them all at once?
We got them all at once.
We get these three at once.
Okay, so at first when I saw the pod thing, I thought that was happening during the movie, as in like during the timeline. The Bruce getting shot thing, obviously that was in the past. It's just the way it's set up. I don't know. It's like when we watched it, I thought that like the Atlanteans and the Amazonians just suddenly became friends again, and then he like fucked Wonder Woman, and then the war happened because of things I'm about to get into. That's honestly what I thought. It was like, oh, until like after the whole thing, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on, no, she's wearing the crown. It's like, oh, okay, never mind. This is a fucked up flashback. Okay. Again, I feel like these would be a little bit less clunky if they were explained in some shape or form to.
Just terrible pacing.
Well, Barry wakes up immediately after the three of these and is like, I fucking saw all this stuff just happen in my brain.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's covered up like Joshua Graham from Bravehearts.
I guess
Honest Heart.
well, I guess the visuals are for us, the audience, but for Barry, it's just him remembering that this is just information that happened. Wait, no, it's not, because because he tells Cyborg is that I remember seeing a rocket fly into Metropolis, so he is just seeing these scenes. So I don't fucking know what's going on.
Well, actually, yeah, because in this timeline they covered up the rocket.
Yeah.
The U.S. government
they
covered it
did.
up.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's like, I saw a rocket fly into there, and I know that's Clark's. It's like, but fucking how you would have to have seen what these memories are, I guess, which you weren't there for, unless
first,
Barry is just like the world's just most renowned tourist.
Maybe.
Well,
actually, no, because he was a kid back then when Superman came.
okay, until Jax pointed out that
campus.
the pod, until Jax pointed out that the pod was covered up, he could have said that since he's like a reporter or whatever he is, he could have like read these articles.
He's a forensic guy for the police.
Oh well, okay, yeah. Well, at first I was like, oh, you could just wave it away. It's like, oh, he read about it or something, but it was visually given to us.
But he says, "I saw it."
I know. That's what I'm getting to. Until you get to that.
But then we get to the best scene in the whole movie.
Oh my God! Listen.
All right.
Listen here. I'm gonna break this down
one by one.
I'm gonna break this down. Okay. So the scene is Aquaman's little fish ship rolls up to Themyscira. The scene is the Atlantean men are standing there with Aquaman, and the Amazonians are standing with her. They walk to each other. And
there's a big red flag here.
What's the big red flag?
I'm
posting the image, and I'm gonna want you guys to figure out what the red flag is.
Let's see. There's
there's a lot of haze.
I don't.
Well, that's just to signify that it's a memory.
Why?
So,
I don't see the red flag.
Why is Black Manta
Is
there?
There it is. There it is.
Oh.
Who?
Black Manta is
Manta,
Aquaman's.
one of the villains.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're already like way different from before they meet. Like history-wise.
Okay. Well, could it not be said that Black Manta's son didn't die? Because that's why he hates him, right? Because his son died.
Well, Black Manta's son is right there on the left.
Oh, okay. Then.
But then again, why would he be here though? As like with the Atlantean crew.
Huh. I guess it depends on what time it actually happened. Because
seeing as
how
how
he remain loyal? Question mark.
Well, Black
like
Manta was
he's a human.
Well, hold on. How does Black Manta even meet Aquaman in the first place? Because I don't know anything about Black Manta except
this brings up questions of like, so did the Aquaman interact with the human world first?
Oh my, Jesus Christ! Well, no, Black Manta found Aquaman, didn't he?
Yeah, so that's human world.
Okay.
So, man, so that's like that's a little bit of a problem. Because
I didn't think
instead of these two lost civilizations this time like finding each other first, actually Aquaman found humans first.
Huh.
I mean, it would be pretty hard to find us, considering we live on the largest land masses in the world.
Yeah, well, no, it's the thing. Both the Themyscirans and the Atlanteans just didn't want anything to do with the surface dwellers.
Fair.
Well, I'd say.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that though. I can't say that definitively because for some reason they take the fight to the surface world.
Yeah, hold on. I'll be getting to that. So, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I didn't think about Black Manta.
I didn't even know who that was until now. But anyway, continue.
So, did you throw up the image?
No, I did not.
Yeah, throw up the image for something to look at.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so they come together, Aquaman and Wonder Woman. They shake hands, And keep in mind, his wife is standing right beside him, right? And just in this large room, he takes Wonder Woman and he gives her the fish. You know what I'm
Shags
saying?
her.
He gives her the big fish. I was trying to make a joke here.
Well,
And
it cuts away, so we don't know how much longer it is.
yeah, and the wife sees. She's literally not even like outside the doorway. She's standing in the doorway of this room. She's in full plain view. If they just slightly turn to the right, then they'd be seen. Or then she'd be seen. But the next scene is
The Queen of the Queen of Atlantis coming into Wonder Woman's
Oh.
room with a sword.
yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. No, she doesn't have a sword. She uses water.
You know what I mean? Like she comes in basically guns blazing and
Yeah.
attempts to kill Wonder Woman.
I find this image
hmm?
very funny
Which one?
of her standing. looking. So, this reminds me of like two memes specifically.
Oh, that's why you said the room looks like it's on fire.
Yeah, look at that. It looks like it's on fire.
It looks like half the bed's on fire.
Like, am I wrong?
So first
You want
off,
me to-
this image has heavy this energy.
Show these Grim. You gotta show these Grim.
I know, I'm getting to it.
They're so good.
But the one that it hardcore reminds me of
Oh no!
It's,
Oh no!
is fucking this one if she was facing the other direction.
Oh, dude, they're staying in the same spot.
They're in the exact same
Somebody saw that frame in X-Men, and there's like,
That looks good.
Bring it back, boys.
Fucking, how could you have done this?
Okay, no, they're not in the exact same frame. They're slightly off, but still, it's in the same vicinity of the image.
And it's like the same exact positioning. Oh my no! Look at the way Wonder Woman is sitting. It's the exact same way the lady is sitting. Like, but,
Yeah,
her,
okay.
but his legs are covering
her
her.
legs are in front. Yeah, her legs are in front this time. But still, that's
The
insane.
exact same.
It's just great. This is a fantastic meme template.
It is perfect.
I
love
Hero, please. Put
God,
put the two images.
We need the
Put
Wojak
the
pointing meme. It was like, oh.
put the image of the queen observing her husband getting seduced and Wolverine getting cucked together, and type in same energy.
Me and the boys at home.
Me and the boys. A little bit of cuddling between the boys doesn't hurt none.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love it. Hero, you are a treasure.
So, what's scary is that you actually had the same exact image in your head. It's like, oh. But okay.
But literally in my notes, just before you continue, in my notes I have this scene written as Aquaman and Wonder Woman shag leads to World War III.
Yes.
So yeah, they do it, and the Queen gets upset and goes to the room that Wonder Woman is staying in, and she does the water bending stuff. She has water around her, and I thought she was gonna die easy, but like the next scene is like the entire room being thrashed. There's fire for some odd reason. One of the parts of the stone is on fire.
It's kind of. Like, what are you doing here with some of these things? Like, there's
so
just fucking stones on the floor that are on fire.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
There was no pyrokinetic there. Like that's
There was
no.
literally an opposite of that. There.
Oh my gosh,
Exactly.
you're right. The stones are on fire. Why there's water dripping from the ceiling?
But anyways.
I love that the only part that's on fire is like little parts of rubble. It's just little bits of rubble.
Maybe they're from the fireplace, and it's a magic fireplace. Like it's
Aquaman's
all
like, and what am...
like it's all netherite or something.
Well, no, it's not Aquaman, it's Wonder Woman. It's like, Wonder Woman's like, and here's our final treasure. It's literally just a lamp that won't go out. We have no idea why. It's here. I put it in my room, I thought it was nice. I mean, it kind of gets annoying because you can't, like, put it out or turn it off.
What's that on the mantle? Oh, that's the Necronomicon.
It's just some weird book the humans had.
Can I borrow that? That's the sacred treasure among my people.
Sacred Jedi text.
The sacred Jedi texts.
But-
So
Okay,
apparently she must have had something go on with Aquaman because he develops a scar midway through the conflict.
yeah, oh, hold on. We skipped a part. She literally holds up the chick's head and takes her crown off and just attaches it to the
Her little headpiece.
Yeah, it just fits perfectly. And now she constantly wears like the crown of a woman she killed, which is kind of fucked for Diana.
Yeah, even by her old Amazonian standards, that's kind of dark.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways, Aquaman's like, I
you
don't
know-
want to admit that I cheated on my wife, so I'm going to start World War III.
Yeah, he literally tries to sacrifice hundreds of lives, thousands of lives, just
that's
so
the-
that he doesn't.
That's
tell
the thing
them that he
too.
could-
I have this written in my notes. Aquaman knew what wife did and yet blames Wonder Woman.
Well, it's because all the other Atlanteans are like, they didn't know. They're like, bitch just fucking killed our queen. What are you going to do? She was your wife. You loved her, right? He's like, sweating profusely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they secretly shacked on the battlefield again?
No.
No,
Like, he killed
wasn't
his
enough time.
wife. Wasn't enough time. Too long, didn't fuck.
I like
So
to
no
imagine
head?
that they did just because they were very, very how should
Horny?
I say, desperate.
No, actually, they're not very desperate. They're both rulers of their kingdoms. They could get, like, any tail they want. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it depends. Is Wonder Woman straight?
She fucked Aquaman. What are you talking about?
He's
Well, I
asking
mean-
if Wonder Woman's
Well, I mean,
bisexual.
because then that means she can't. Then
No, dude, that was, like, her first and only dick.
And
Fishy
she loved it.
Fishy penis, fishy penis.
I mean, we don't know how different this timeline is. Maybe it was Aquaman's too. All right.
No. Oh, God.
Well, then following these flashbacks, we cut back to
Okay,
Barry
never mind.
waking up in his bed looking like Joshua Graham from Honest Hearts.
I was gonna say he looks like fucking Hush.
You could also say he looks like the guy that one guy from
Looks like Luffy
the
after
Fallout
he broke
games
out of
in
prison.
Vegas.
That's what I
Looks
said.
like Luffy.
Ah.
Looks like Luffy after he broke out of prison. Completely covered in scars.
Well, also Luffy was better off. He wasn't burned.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He's just Joshua
would happen
Graham
if,
at this
like-
point.
Oh, wait, no. Luffy actually just gets normal burns. His limbs don't melt. I forgot.
Because it's made of rubber.
Yeah, his limbs should melt because it's rubber.
Mm.
Do
Instead, he just gets
you
normal
think
burns.
he can control his penis?
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Gum gum cummies, my guy. What do you mean? That was very delayed. I'm very ashamed.
By the way, before
Yeah.
we do proceed, I do have a quick question. What do you think
Yeah.
of the little art piece I posted?
God, Soul.
So
Please?
it looks good.
my-
Dude,
Dude,
fine.
Aquaman! Look at his freaking face.
He's got he's a pinhead. Aquaman's a pinhead.
I will
Dude,
I will
his,
show.
his chest is like 4 times the size of his head.
okay, so I gotta address someone in chat. Fun time. Good to see you again, first off.
Oh,
But
hi.
second off, he said, how the hell did Wonder Woman grow up on an island full of women and become straight? So she calls them her sisters.
Yeah. I mean, they probably have anatomy books there, so she's just like, that? I like that. See, this is beautiful. I think about this every day. The Markiplier meme.
Also, it's I mean, the Greeks were there, so maybe they had statues. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, it is entirely possible that they did have statues of
Penises.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
You
gonna
went
be
there?
fun.
No, I
Yeah, I
mean
mean,
just
that's
like
what we're
statues
saying.
of penised men. It is entirely possible.
Yeah,
Don't
opposed to
coax him in.
unpenised men.
Don't coax
Oh,
him in
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, hey. You're being bigoted now, okay?
What, me?
No, so...
But we're all racists.
All right, so we should probably get back to the film.
Yes, we
Yeah.
should. We should.
All right,
How
so
many-
Barry's like,
how many
fucking
viewers do we have?
zap me again, Daddy. Let's do it.
And Thomas is like, no, I don't want to.
And
But
Barry's
Daddy,
like,
I want it
"It's
bad."
fine, I'll die next time, and then you can bury my corpse or eat me or whatever the fuck you Batman do in this universe. Then we cut to Aquaman talking to his science dude, and he's like, "Dude, we can't keep using our nuke bomb person because he might go super nuke." And we find out they have Captain Atom locked up, and they're
Yeah.
harvesting him for radiation.
We forgot to mention that Captain Atom does exist in this universe, and he was captured.
He's being
Well, he
held
disappeared
hostage.
originally. That's not even a hostage. He's just
Oh,
being used.
damn. Hold on,
What's
I
being
got-
done? He's become a living war crime.
I'm pretty sure, like, the entirety of the Holocaust, like, all the people were. Oh no, never mind. I got what you meant. I'm very tired. I'm sleepy. I got what you meant.
I don't know why the Holocaust was mentioned, but okay.
I was like, wait, no. Yeah, it's because I got the verbiage, the wording incorrect.
But can we just admire this fucking had face?
make that and
So
make
please,
that an emo in the fan server.
I'm gonna make
please.
that my profile picture for the next stream. No, actually, hold on. I'm gonna do it right now. You can't stop me.
make sure it's rotated. Remember that.
I know. You
Hero,
can't stop me.
hero, please make that an emoji in the fan
This
Discord.
is this fucking Aquaman. If you typed his name with like cursive,
No, it's just awkward chat.
No, he's Aquaman. He's AQMUN.
Aquaman.
Awkward.
That's it. Oh my
No, it's
god, this shit's so big.
It's Occam.
It's Arkham.
It's Aquaman.
It's Arkhman's razor.
Aquaman Schwarzenegger.
Ocken. Just Occam.
Ranger. I'm gonna do that.
So then his brother is like, for Queen Atlanta, and then he fucking punches him.
Yeah, he punches him to the ground and says, "Don't you ever repeat that woman's name again." And he's like, "Wait, isn't that your
There we
wife?"
go. There we go.
Yeah.
I like Ocean Master. I don't give a shit if he's evil. He seems cool. I could have a beer with him.
He's very racist and wanted to kill every human on the planet.
It's a good thing I'm not human then.
I mean, we have a lot in common. So Barry,
Remember, I'm a
Hold on,
skeleton.
time
I'm a skeleton.
out. I didn't get to talk about what I wanted to talk about after the whole flashback and everything.
Ah yes,
So-
please go ahead.
Okay. So they're waging war with each other, right?
Hmm.
So here's the thing, right? The Amazonians only have that island, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aquaman and all the Atlanteans have the fucking ocean. They could literally just pick up the ocean like they did that wall, and just like, I don't know, just like off the top of my head, shoot a bunch of like big sea creatures out of it onto land, right?
I mean,
And just
I don't
have people kill them.
I don't know
Drown the-
exactly. I don't know what the capabilities of these people are exactly. Because
Well,
they just
okay,
have like a bunch of fucking Cerebuses and like Minotaurs.
Well, yeah, they have like a bunch of fantasy creatures, but then you have like giant like.
I know,
deep
but I
sea
mean, those weren't on the island. You can't tell me that was fucking on the island. They've got all these giant monsters on one island.
They summoned them from the pits of Hades.
Yeah.
So then
Okay.
does that mean like the gods are just giving them assistance?
Yes.
Which then brings the question: it's like, whose side does Poseidon take?
I mean.
Yeah.
Probably Aquaman's.
Hey, yo,
Well,
bro.
no, so
he's
I'll
king of the
give
ocean, I'm
you,
kidding.
Yeah.
But then
No,
Captain
time
Thunder
out.
shows
It
up, who
has
has the
to be.
power of Zeus.
Yeah,
No,
but then
the reason I say that the gods are offering assistance or like someone for the pits of Hades is because Wonder Woman has admitted that she has seen the gods.
When was that?
It was in a separate timeline, but she has admitted that she has seen them before.
no. Okay, no.
When?
In this movie.
When? Where? In this film? When was that mentioned?
Okay, if we're just going off this film, then no, she didn't say that.
Yeah. See, the thing we do is that we do bring up like if it is based off something, but the thing itself has to stand on its own 2 feet without having to rely on the other thing, unless it's like a story where you're just thrown into a part in the story and it just acts like you're already caught up
yeah.
to what's happening. But yeah, okay, so he would have to take Aquaman's side because if he didn't, he could just couldn't he just kill the Atlanteans?
I don't know.
Yes.
I honestly don't know.
Well, okay, Poseidon.
I feel like
Poseidon-
Zeus could just throw lightning bolts into the ocean and just electrocute the shit out of them.
Well, no, you don't even have to do that. Just Poseidon just has to take over all the deep sea beasts that are under
No,
Aquaman.
I'm saying without
that.
Poseidon. I'm saying without Poseidon.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that too. So.
So I don't know what the god's position is on this.
So who's the one god that could summon these beasts?
Hades.
Okay,
I guess the Amazonians are just like normal women and they just stole shit.
No.
Okay, but see, my thing is, with all this, like, okay, even with all their minotaurs and stuff, taking the gods out of the equation because that's way too complicated to actually think of, in this context without this film actually explaining what's going on with them. Why doesn't Aquaman legit just roll up, again, make a water wall, just bring your ships into the water wall and start firing, right?
Well, this is this is the other stupidity of the movie. It's that the Atlanteans win every time. It's
Exactly.
not close.
Pepper the entire island. No, you just need one battle cruiser and like again water wall.
Well,
bring that
no.
fucker up
Let's just start there. They have battle cruisers. What do the Amazonians have?
They're
They
literally
had nothing.
stuck on an island. They're literally stuck on an island.
They have a stick with a string that shoots a sharper stick. They have Atlanteans have laser blasters. Like the technology difference between these two sides. First off, second off, the territory. They have a island. Aquaman technically owns like 70% of the planet.
He owns. He could own the planet
Look.
if he just invaded the surface world, which technically he does.
Well,
It's because he wants to kill Wonder Woman because he doesn't want it to be revealed that he's a cuck.
Well, what do you mean?
I don't see how he was a cuck.
he cucked his wife. See, that's the thing.
Then that would make him a cuckolder instead of a cuckold.
He's still a
Yeah.
cunt at the end of the day.
Oh yeah,
At
definitely.
the end of the
Not-
day, they're a fish bastard.
Can you look at me with that face you have on right now and tell me that you look like a cuck?
No, listen, that's the ultimate smokescreen. He looks like the Chad, like, crafted by the gods themselves, but he's just a useless, pathetic asshole.
Oh, thanks.
No, not you!
So
Well, we're talking about
Very.
Aquaman.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Maybe
There's
you're not
another
done.
part of this. I am not done yet! Because there's another part of this war that is utterly retarded. So, okay, again, we pointed out, right? Aquaman's entire area, his little, like, landmass, let's put it in game terms, right? his area is the entire fucking ocean. The Amazonians is an island, and I know you said it earlier, but this is my point. Why do you okay, so instead of choosing like an empty battleground, you choose something that already has another faction on it. You have to fight your way in just to make it to where you are comfortable enough to actually set up a base, and then you keep fighting inward until you meet your enemy. Do you know how stupid this is? Like, the sheer amount of resources that you have to put out just to even fight the main enemy you want to fight in the first place is ridiculous. On top of that, I don't even see how the Amazons even got as far as they did, even with their giant beasts, because they invaded the U.S.
How did they move them?
I mean, the UK.
How did they get them off of the island?
Oh wait, hold on. They didn't get to the U.S. Oh yeah, no, they didn't get to the U.S. yet.
They were preparing to go to the U.S., but then Aquaman invaded.
Okay, I remember. But yeah,
I think it's a valid question. How did they get them off the island?
Even still, America
like,
has...
some Zeusian god trickery.
And I'm like, oh, they used boats.
Even still, America
they
has
traveled by
the
sea.
world's largest
Like-
industrial military complex.
who has a boat big enough to carry one of those giant fucking
Noah.
minotaurs?
Noah.
Like the thing's bigger than Zod from Berserk, and like you're telling me that you put it on a boat?
Did they cut down every fucking tree on that island?
No, they use the stones they catch on fire. They're
No,
also
no,
buoyant.
they
can do it
just-
all.
They
They
just
can do it all.
They just put them on a little side platform that was just completely flat.
Maybe they're like really light, so they just float across the water. The Minotaurs.
No, better yet,
just-
Yeah, but-
better yet. They made them carry the boat.
No. Better yet, the raft doesn't sink all the way, so it's kind of like a thing filled with air that you stand on. It doesn't sink all the way, but it goes under the water. So like the water only goes chest high to the Minotaurs while they're being like, while they're on this little platform. And then they die because the Atlanteans catch wind of it. Even if they use boats, they're screwed. How does
Yeah.
it work?
Yeah.
No. Amazons are
Maybe,
screwed.
hold on, devil's advocate. Maybe they all had invisible jets.
Yes.
She doesn't get
Yes!
that in this timeline.
We don't know. We don't know that.
They had a helicarrier. Shut
We
up.
can neither confirm nor deny because we can't see an invisible plane. Now can we?
Listen, this
They
I'm
could've
going,
timeline.
to,
been
I'm
there,
going to strangle
right on
you,
screen,
Grim. I'm
you
going to
wouldn't
track
know,
you
would
down.
you?
I'm going to strangle you.
Pardon?
Listen.
Anyway, let
in
us
this-
continue. Let us
In this
continue.
timeline, they had the Thanos copter, but this time it's the Darkseid copter. So that's how they do it. That's how they do it. There you
Why-
go. That's the plot hole.
Why
They-
did
they had the
Thanos have a
Darkseid truck.
helicopter?
Darkseid.
Because
I
he
don't
needs
know.
to get from point A to point B, and point A or point B is really high. Like,
And they had the dark side truck instead of the Thanos truck.
Can't he, like, jump though?
okay,
Oh,
but like,
Come on, white people
that's-
can't jump.
He's
but he's purple.
That was
He
being
had the
purple
ball.
had
He was
anything to
white
do with.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't
When
white
purple
for
people
once.
jump,
Thanos
all the
was
purple
born
people in the audience, can you jump?
Please leave it in a comment.
Ah,
Stop
you make
hyperventilating.
Ah, God, I'll be right back.
So
Uh,
Barry,
No, you're
Who's
forgetting
doing that?
something. You're forgetting something. You're skipping an entire scene.
Huh?
You're skipping the scene where
Oh.
Lois Lane is trying to evade the Amazonians.
no,
we don't just go straight
haven't
back to
got
Barry.
there
Oh,
yet.
no.
'Cause we have to establish Barry first, getting his powers back.
No, yeah. Yeah, because then, yeah.
Oh right, when he saves
But yeah,
Batman.
no,
by
this
going
Which
entire
we're
slow-mo.
trying to
movie's
do
like-
for the last 20 minutes.
Oh, well, hey! I told you I wanted to talk about something, and you kept on trying to push away from my points.
And I
Okay,
let you
fuck
talk about the thing, and then I thought you were done, so I thought I
Anyway.
moved on. So I've let you keep going.
No.
So fuck you, little bitch boy.
And then we talked about war
Listen, I
crimes for
wasn't
some
gonna
reason.
Talk about the thing I was talking about. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna cry in a corner because you're a bitch.
Oh yeah, that'll
But,
show me.
All right, so Barry
that'll show you.
Barry gets shocked again, and he gets his powers back just as Thomas is getting knocked off by like the burst of his speed.
And
I
about
guess.
to get
I don't know.
impaled.
Yeah, it would be fucking hilarious if but he's like, all right, I'll help you, and he's like, oh fuck, I'm still a 4th-degree burn victim, and everything hurts. I can't move, even though I'm moving at super speed. So he just watches them get impaled in slow motion.
Okay, is it just me, or should he have like used a grappling hook or something, like Batman thing?
Does he have
Just
a
turn
grappling
around,
hook?
like, no.
I don't think he had it at the time. He was just in his house. Why would he need it?
But does he have a grappling hook? Period. Though we
Yeah, he
only
does.
see him with
I mean,
guns.
he's wearing. Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, he does. He wears the utility belt, so I mean, I would assume he would have.
Well,
one.
I mean,
He literally uses
Yeah.
one when he leaves Cyborg.
Oh,
Yeah, he
I'm
does.
pretty sure.
He does.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna
think.
double check real
That's
quick.
how he leaves. Yeah, that's how he leaves. But oh god, who told themselves that they wanted to have a war between the Amazons and the Atlanteans?
I am back.
My head hurts now.
Yeah, Batman literally uses a grappling hook to leave Cyborg.
All right, he has a grappling hook. Nice job.
Yeah, but when he's falling, he probably didn't have the grappling hook because he's in his own home. Why would he need it?
Well,
I don't
why
know.
would
He's
you
wearing
take
the
it
full
off the
fucking
utility?
suit right now.
Because he's a
Yeah,
depressed old man.
that's my. I'm safe in my armor.
This is
For
my
a while.
crime-fighting outfit and my jams.
He did almost get Death Wish 2'd.
Yes,
Hey Barry, do you want to have a slummy party?
it makes me feel powerful.
That's
So-
next
Your
one.
suit's yellow though.
So Flash says, and then we cut to Lois Lane, and she's hiding from the Amazonians, and she's recording for the Daily Planet.
In an effort to get information back to the government.
Yeah, she's
I will
attacked
be
by
right
the
back.
fucking Amazons, and then Reverse Flash kills them all. And then she's met by some other superhero people. We've got Grifter, Golden
Who's
Glider.
just knockoff Deadpool, it seems like.
Yeah, everyone says that because of the mask.
Well,
But
he
does it
he
have to
also
be like
reminded
Power
me. Sorry. He also reminded me of Red Hood.
Well, I think that's what it's supposed to be, but I don't know because it's never really
Apparently,
explained like who
apparently
Grifter
that's
is.
just a DC character, though.
But
Ah.
Grifter is a DC character? Or actually?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I never heard of him.
I bet there's so many DC characters you've never. Have you heard of Snowflame?
Oh, that one.
No, that's a mob.
Wait, like, are we talking about New Hero, the New Heroes one?
New
or is,
Warriors
or
is
it an older one?
Marvel. There are two different snowflakes. Now.
Oh no, that's not good.
No, I'm talking about Snowflame. The guy who gets his powers from cocaine.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I mean, you think that's the... Have you heard of Dog Welder?
what?
What about Detective Chimp?
I think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, he is just straight up a fucking DC dude. Is what he is.
My gosh.
Ambush Bug.
But anyway,
What about Condiment King?
what happens next? What happens next after Grifter?
Well, she's like,
Okay.
oh man, which one of you is speedster? He's like, none of us. Anyways, we cut back to Barry. Barry tells Bruce that he's got speed powers and that he's healed all right up. And he's going to go back in time and fix this, but he can't.
Someone is taking the rest of the Speed Force. Someone has the rest of the Coca-Cola.
It's my turn to play on the Xbox and he won't let me.
Not
and
necessarily.
then we cut to Hal, this universe's version of Hal, being
Where?
told that he's going to go on a suicide mission.
Yes, they have the fastest thing they can get there, which is an alien ship that crash landed. And the ring flew into space and the alien died.
Yeah,
So
because
now
Hal
they
wasn't there
rig.
to meet him for some reason.
What?
Well, because wasn't there? Wasn't that what happened originally? Like Hal found the ship first, and then he got the ring that way, or was that
Well,
different?
the ring sought him out because he was nearby,
Oh,
but he wasn't nearby in this timeline, presumably because of vortisms. So they put a nuke in it, and they're like, "You're gonna just fly and kill yourself." Cool. It's like cool. This is Barack Obama's great plan. So, anyways, Barry, he does a super speed look through the internet. And he's like, I can't find fucking Zoom in your timeline.
well, also
But then
he's like, your computer's too slow, and he's like, what are you talking about? It's the fastest computer on the planet. He's like, oh, it's too slow for me.
Yeah. And then he's like, we need to get Superman. So call up Cyborg. We're going to go retrieve him. Oh, boy.
And
So
then,
Cyborg shows up, and Cyborg's like, we're not doing illegal. And they're like, yes, we are. And he's like, oh, okay. So they break into the military base, and they find Superman and, like, a bunch of clones.
Superman's like geriatric
clothes.
and
Yeah.
like really malnourished.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
wait,
like,
Superman?
you remember when they saved Superman from the secret government facility, and Cyborg was like,
I
"Oh,
just got back.
this has to be fake. This can't be real. This can't. The U.S. government would never do this." And Batman's like, "Huh, shows that you know, kid."
Dude, Nazis put us on the moon.
Yeah. The government has done all manner of immoral things that we will never know about.
Anyways, they get outside and there's a bunch of people with guns against fucking Cyborg. And they're like, stand down or we'll shoot, put him back.
And Cyborg's
Cyborg's
I think I talked this out, and then they get shot in the head.
Yeah, and Cyborg's like, no, guys, he was held here illegally. Like, we know. we did it.
We did it.
We're the ones.
Anyways, fucking Superman incinerates a bunch of people and then flies away. Flash takes out the rest of them and then has a fucking time hemorrhage where he sees that instead of the Justice League taking out Starro together, it was just Cyborg. He sees like his life with his mother a little bit. And we cut to Hal, and Hal's flying in, and there's just some fucking sea monster that eats him.
And like Hal's super excited. He's like, yes, I'm finally in my element. I'm going super fast. And then all of a sudden a sea monster comes out and eats him, and he's like, well, shit.
Well, he says, beware my power, bitch.
Beware my power. And then dies.
And then we cut to just some fucking house.
I think it's the Shazam kid's house.
And so the other heroes that Cyborg mentioned, we never see them ever again.
Yeah, because Batman thought they were worthless.
It's just but it's like, we're fighting a war, dude. Like, any help is good help. So they're like, okay, we're gonna... Don't they figure out that Reverse Flash, based on the footage from Lois Lane, is in the place?
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's why they decided to go.
No, actually, they find it out on the plane.
Oh, right.
So, that's coincidental. That's great. So they go there. And now it's the final battle, boys.
Yay.
So, people got notes here on what they remember bad things.
I've got one note on the final fight because it's just a bunch of fighting. I said final fight was cool. Themes of no true victor.
Mm-hmm.
Pun.
One of the things.
No, so,
But it's like the fight starts out with like both sides kind of being even, but just the more the fight carries on, the more they're like big. They're big people, like the people who are
Well,
like
yeah, Aquaman just fucking. Well, at one point, he just walked around. He just keeps finding corpses of his buddies.
yeah, and he's just like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And then he gets his and then it's just like one thing after another, and everyone just ends up dead.
And then we
One
get
of the
the
things
fight, Flash versus Flash, but you go first, Toxic.
So one of the things I really hated, I hate Diana in this. I really do. They make her out to be just a horrible piece of shit. So when Aquaman finally catches up to her, they start fighting a bit. And Diana's like, you knew what she did. She attacked me, came into my room on my island and attacked me. And he's like, but you wear her helmet, or crown, or whatever he says. And she just goes, as a warning. What kind of warning is that? It automatically just looked like a part of your dress.
You
Like,
come into
you're
my
stupid.
house.
It didn't
Come
look
into my
different. It
room.
wasn't made different.
You come into my house. Come into my room. Eat me out. Call me gay.
Oh god, you gave him cancer. No, you gave him Soul Ligma.
But like, I agree with you. Like they both know why the war started. That Wonder Woman was defending herself, yet Wonder Woman just continues to be a huge bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And just refuses to bow down or to admit that she was wrong.
Should I address the big thing that she did during this whole fight?
What is the big thing? Oh, where she
Um,
killed a kid?
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about that.
No, where she killed multiple kids.
No, she only killed one of them.
No,
Yeah,
she killed
so
all
she-
of them.
Supposed to be one.
Oh, I didn't.
No. No, she killed them all. Yeah, no, she killed all of them. So she throws the lasso of truth around Shazam or whatever he's called in this one.
Oh no, we
Um,
actually do see the other people.
And she
were
was like,
back
okay.
there.
Oh.
Sorry.
So she was like, how do you turn off your powers? Or like, well, what's your secret? Like, oh, I can turn them off. Like, what's the word? And she's like, Shazam! And then he turns into the kids. And she just smiled, picks up one of them, and he struggles so much, and she just
He
kills
doesn't
it.
smile.
She kills
to
a
my-
child. Huh?
I don't remember her smiling.
Neither do
I shall confirm this
I
one
remember her
moment.
smile.
Please do.
Do you remember a smile?
Yeah, I remember her smile.
I'm
All right. Well, I've got the scene pulled up right for me right now, so I will find out momentarily.
Thank you, Hero.
Well, both of them are doing it. We have two people that will watch the thing. Oh
And
my god.
Jax.
Yeah. So she doesn't smile.
that-
Oh no, she doesn't smile. She's just really mad at him.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry.
So she like grits her teeth or something.
Misremembered.
Yeah, she like does like a disgusted kind of face, and then just kills the kid.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like it's so gruesome, like killing children. Just no remorse.
Oh wait, hold on. Did you all get past the part where Batman got shot?
We might have.
We were talking
no,
about the
no.
Shazam scene.
No,
Where she
I
commits
thought
a war
like
crime.
when I was
Batman
gone.
got shot before that. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And Grifter also we skipped the part where Grifter's like, "Hey Batman, you're pretty cool."
Mm. Grifter's okay. Okay, he's okay in my book. Not trying his best. But okay, yeah. I hate her. I really fucking hate her in this movie. So y'all can take the reins from here.
Well,
Unfortunately, at this point, I've forgotten most of the stuff, so I'm only gonna provide some mild.
as they're entering the airspace, they get shot down by, I forget if it was Aquaman or Wonder Woman.
Mhm.
Oh no, right, it's Aquaman artillery. It's Atlantean artillery that takes them out.
Hmm.
Just snipes them out of the air.
Yeah, because the Amazons wouldn't be able to shoot them out of the sky with jack shit.
And
Unless
then
they got the Minotaurs throwing rocks.
and then Flash saves them by spinning his arms real fast.
Yes, he does the funny arm tornado meme.
And then Aquaman proceeds with the invasion by rolling up with those speeders that look like the tanks from Clone Wars.
Hmm.
From Star Wars. And also somehow the Amazonians are able to pierce Atlantean armor with bows.
Well,
Magic.
I can stretch it and say that no, I could stretch it and say, but they have some kind of precious metal or some kind of thing. But I'm pretty sure that stuff that the Atlanteans make their stuff out of is a lot more durable because they're at the bottom of the fucking ocean. You know, got to deal with the pressure and everything. So,
It's also really confusing, like Aquaman's whole plan, because then after the confrontation between the Atlanteans and the Amazonians, the Lois Lane's crew shows up, and she's like, "You're gonna destroy the only world we've got," and basically, and paraphrasing, but Aquaman basically says, "Fuck you, I don't care," and then he just throws a rock at her.
dude, I love. I'm sorry, I love that scene where just Etrigan is being the shit out of one of those Minotaurs in the back. He's just absolutely going ham on it. Hero, you still here? You're very quiet. Oh no.
Hero.
Are we the
Hero.
only ones?
Hero. Sorry.
Don't tell me he fell asleep on us.
I'll be right back.
He is dead. He is dead apparently. His battery's dead.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody charge him.
No.
Drop him in Sprite.
No. And also,
Drop him in.
we missed the part where
Yeah.
she doesn't call him Shazam. She calls him Captain Thunder.
Well, yeah. He's
Captain Thunder.
called something different, which I actually I think that'd be a fine name. And you just have to say Shazam to, become thing. Also, I noticed that Captain Thunder has a lot of scars on his face.
Does he?
Yeah. Yeah, like look at his face. His face is covered in scars.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because they're it's all the kids, as one entity.
Yeah.
So all their scars are showing up on the one face.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh no, no, Hero just left.
He's dead. What do?
Did he have a tism? Hold on, let me message him.
Okay, I'm back. What's going on?
So
Also, I also understand that
The-
Aquaman is like super powerful and super durable, but
Wow.
he gets shot multiple times, punched in the stomach by Flash, but like thousands of times in the split in the span of like 5 seconds, and he gets shot with Cyborg's laser, and he's still not dead.
yeah,
Like,
dude. Okay, yeah, no. Hold on. Did we point out that Cyborg just has like a deletion laser? Oh wait, no. That's in the other movie. That's in War. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, in this
Okay,
version,
yeah,
he's
two different movies
he's
and-
sponsored by the United States, so no, they can't give him all the good
Sponsored
stuff.
by the U.S. of A.
They can't give him all the good stuff. That's for the true heroes that died instantly before even making it.
He just has to go to a redneck and be like, I need you to build me like a fusion core out of 2 like cans of Red Bull and
I
like
want
a
you to make
paperclip."
I want you to make me a super reactor made of Red Bull, Monster Energy, and duct tape.
Boy, I can get it done in like 5 days.
Well, I can get that done in
Redneck
2 hours.
engineering.
Oh, and also,
Dude, redneck engineering is no joke. Like the stuff that they come up with is fucking genius.
Such as.
I will find examples rather than trying to fish them out of my head later.
Alright.
oh, right, and yeah, Batman. He doesn't get shot. He gets lasered through the stomach.
Oh
By,
yeah,
Orm.
and when when he's sitting on the ground in this little diner because Flash grabbed him, he's like, "Leave me, go!" And Flash looks away for a second, looks back, and Batman's just gone. Not even a trail of blood. He's just gone.
And then you hear, "Well, Barry, how you liking the world?" As he's making tea.
Yeah, he just so happens to be in the same building that they were in.
You see, Barry,
I mean,
I'm actually the one who made you come.
Barry, let me tell you about Ezra Miller.
Oh no. And then him and Eogard go on a run, a nice run between friends, which finishes with assault.
Yeah, Barry just gets absolutely fucked up. And he's basically just like, "Oh, you wanted to save your mommy. I just wanted to save her. Oh, and look what happened. The time boom changed and distorted everything, Barry. You're a bottom, Barry." And then he gets shot in the head.
Yeah, and it's like how are you gonna time travel with me siphoning the Speed Force, Barry? And then he gets a golf ball sized hole put in his head.
By
you,
Thomas. And then Flash is like, "You killed him," and then Thomas says, "Not necessarily,"
and
proceeds
then,
to explain how he didn't kill him exactly.
Shush!
But before that, we
Before
see like all
furthermore.
the heroes who are here trying to fight against Aquaman and the Amazonians. They just all get fucking killed.
Doesn't Superman lose his temper and start killing everybody?
No, that's when he saved that's when he saved them when they first escaped.
Oh yeah, no, he comes back to save Cyborg though.
They get Cyborg's finding Aquaman one-on-one, but somehow Aquaman gets the upper hand despite having to cut himself out of a Cerberus.
Yeah. Take up your mother's trident.
And he's still somehow able to get the upper hand against Cyborg, and he rips apart Cyborg's chest, revealing his heart. And the Superman comes back and cuts off Aquaman's arm, and Aquaman is able to get away, but Superman lets him, and he's like, "Here, friend." And just Cyborg slowly dies. And just wait. And I'll be honest, that was kind of sad.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just got good news about something.
What is your good news?
You know the Resident Evil Netflix TV series?
Oh no.
Got canceled?
Got cancelled.
Yes! Yeah!
Yeah!
This is a win for humanity.
Indeed.
Let's make Albert Wesker black and the good guy.
Total global masturbation.
No.
The timeline has been restored.
And also, after Eogard gets shot in the head, you see it follows Aquaman like wandering around the battlefield and basically seeing all of his friends dead. Everyone who he ever trusted and called friend is dead.
And then he goes, "I'm sorry," and then he hits like the thing on his belt and he falls over dead, or almost dead.
Well, no, he gets skewered by he gets stabbed in the back by Wonder Woman. She's like, I can't believe I ever, and then he's like, I can't. He says just before she's about to stab him through the spine, like neck down.
Mm.
She says, or he says, I can't believe I ever loved you, and she says, you never did, and then stabs him just as he presses the thing on his belt, which causes the human Atom to basically self-destruct.
Yeah, 'cause he just made Captain Atom go nuclear. He just he took a little hammer to hit his balls, and then he just went nuclear. It's called splitting the atom. That's what he calls his cock and ball.
Oh, shut up! Shut up!
Cock and ball torture.
Uh,
Splitting the atom.
but and then Flash is like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I couldn't save all of you, and Thomas is like, shut the fuck up and go back in time.
And then just falls over dead too after he. He's still trying to outrun the explosion. He's not fast enough. But then he does become fast enough.
He almost gets caught by it, but then he's able to speed up just in time. And then he sees himself in the past and is screaming at himself, being like, "No, don't save your mother. Let her die. You must let her die, Barry." And other Barry is like, "I'm not going to let her die."
And then he grabs her, and then it plays the Linkin Park song from Transformers. And then credits roll.
The credits roll.
I face myself. Da, 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 da.
But he then wakes up in the same office as in the beginning of the film, or when the timeline first got fucked, and he has like a panic attack because it says like Armageddon, and he's like, did nothing change? And he said, and it's just like, oh, it's a stock market, so nothing's changed.
It's business as usual.
And then he rushes out of there, and it's like, I have to make sure that everything's fine. I have to make sure that everything's okay. And he's like, oh, everything's okay. My mother's dead.
Everything's okay. Everyone's alive, but at what cost?
But my mother's still dead.
Yeah.
Me mum may
And then
be
his wife
dead,
shows
but
up,
hey.
and he's super happy to see her, and he kisses her in the graveyard.
Dude, how he just has to think in his head, is like, Irish, you cheated on me. You even had a kid with that fact. Ooh, hold on.
That cuck.
The cuck. How dare you? Also, I can say the F slur because haha. That's the only information you'll need. I have the card, so go fuck yourselves.
And then we get to the final scene of the movie, which is my favorite scene out of all of it. Where Flash is explaining to Batman like what happened, and Batman's like, go on, and he's like trying to make sense of everything that's happened. But before the Flash leaves, he gives Batman a letter that was from Thomas, and it's very sweet because because Batman gets a message from his dad, who has been dead for a long time in his own timeline. And it's very sweet because it says like, and like I didn't read all of it because it's like cut out, but one part says like, I am and will always be proud of you, your father, Thomas Wayne.
Aww.
That's just really cute.
And made Mr. Wayne cry.
And then we see Flash run around the city for a bit in PS2 style graphics, and
no, they're not PS2. They're a little bit better than PS2. They were fine.
I'm kidding. He runs around like a PS2 character.
Oh yeah, the animation is like a PS2 character.
Yeah,
but
the
like,
3D model looks fine. The animation, however, is not so fine.
They looped his running animation. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's quite shit, honestly. But yeah.
It's mega cringe.
It's mega cringe.
Mm.
And then it ends like with him still running.
I hated this one,
Barry,
but
run.
I still say it's the best. I still say it's the best one out of the two.
My final verdict
Out of the three.
is uh 4 out of 10. Good parts doesn't save overall product.
Yeah, yeah, this is definitely a 4. Right
Like there
here.
were good parts. Like I actually kind of enjoyed Cyborg's growth from like oh the government can do no wrong to the government's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I like that character growth.
I just wish there was more of it.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning of this, like this would have been better as a TV show.
Yeah. No,
Or
dude,
even a
just
mini
even make it like a little mini series.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just have like 5 episodes, maybe 6.
Like yeah, it
Or it
perfect.
could have been cool as like part of another show for adults. But that wouldn't fly back in what 2012 to 2013 ish.
2013.
Yeah.
Well, 2013, yeah, it would definitely fly. Hold on, this came out in 13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like it came out like way earlier.
In what regard?
It was me, Barry. I don't know. I just feel like it came out way earlier than it did.
Yeah, well, those are my thoughts on the movie. I think it has good parts. I did like the concept of this version of Superman, like basically being a government experiment.
Yeah.
But the execution wasn't that good. He just left right after getting freed.
Well, I mean, of course he would just straight up leave, but yeah.
But it could have been a lot more done with
to say
him.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you said everything we could have said. So my thing is the war literally doesn't make sense. It could have been ended in like a few minutes with their equipment and things that they have, but it just wasn't.
They're giant
Yes, giant underwater whale penises. There you go. But yeah, I don't like this movie. I don't like any of them. But as far as I remember, this is like the better of the two, just because of the stuff from the Flash himself.
I wish, like, just start it out like my whole thing with the beginning is that I wish that they had expanded on the whole Darkseid Trooper disguising himself as Batman. Because like I have it written here, like opening with Darkseid soldiers pretending to be Batman should have been expanded on. Like Darkseid was trying to defame the heroes before invading.
Hold on, we're not starting. Hold on, time out. What are you talking about right now?
He was talking about the start of the Justice League War.
Oh yeah.
My bad. I thought we were starting on that. My bad.
Yeah, I was actually about to ask if we wanted to start that or if we were gonna make a part 2.
No, we're gonna make a part 2 since again we started late. Hero asleep right now.
The hero died.
Yeah.
We will figure out whenever we can record next.
Well, we could if we're all available next week. We can do so because I am fully free. I will be fully free next week. So
I should not have any plans.
All right, sounds good.
I shouldn't either, hopefully.
Sounds good.
Anyway, thank you guys
thank you for tuning in again.
But what is your numbered rating for
2
Flash?
Like 4. Like a 4.
What about you, Toxic?
4.
Wow, so we're all the same. We're all the same.
We are brothers under the skin.
Nope. Yeah, I gave it a 4 out of 10 as well.
I kind of just find Flashpoint to be really... But I do think talking about the next movie will be quite an interesting experience because when it was just the other 2 of us, all the 3 of us, me, Hero, and Toxic, that is, we actually had quite bountiful. We had a lot to talk about with that. We really enjoyed the discussion about it. At least I did.
And it'll be interesting for me to get included in the mix.
Indeed.
Yeah, but
Yeah, is that it for now?
It will be, yes. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in to the Soulcast 37. I hope you all have a lovely day, and hope you tune in next week. And hopefully there's more of you.
Good night, and good night.
Good night,
Please
and
tell
good
your
luck.
friends. Please tell your friends. Anyway, have a good one.